Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we have a Bowmore, dark and intense, 10 years of age, a full liter bottle, 40% ABV, and priced, well, around 40 euros, dollars, pounds. And this one is part of the new Travel Values series of Bowmore, which appeared in late 2017, I think. And the palette of the Bowmore bottles changes in the travel value or the duty-free more often than on the domestic markets, where they try to have a stable range. What I find wonderful is that Bowmore changed to age statement again. So there had been a lot of no age statement bottlings with a full liter, Golden Reef and Black Forest, no, I had no idea how it was called, or Springtide. Those carried no age statement, and now they changed back again to an age statement. And I think they worked hard over the last decade or 2 decades, well, to build up enough storage, enough whiskies, enough casks for bottling these aged whiskies again. So here it's called Dark and Intense, intense depth from the marriage of Spanish oak sherry casks and hogsheads. Sorry. The specialty is Spanish oak. Typically, sherry casks contained sherry from Spain, Jerez, the Spanish town in the southwest of Spain. The wine, the fortified wine from there is called sherry, from the town of Jerez. And they typically use for, I think, 80% of their casks today American white oak, because it's more pleasant to the tongue. It's cheaper, a lot cheaper. And since the sherry output dropped so significantly because those old ladies from Great Britain died all, and they were used to have their tea dram of sherry. And, well, this habit is gone, and there are fewer and fewer sherry casks on the market. And to keep their business alive, they use cheaper casks now. So, and this is Spanish oak. That means from the Pyrenees, heavy, intense oak and hogshead. Hogsheads are typically refurbished and reused ex-bourbon casks, so the amount of taste coming out of those hogsheads is limited. Not always bad, not always too few, but at least limited. Bowmore's 10 years old pushes the boundaries with bold flavor fusions. Spanish oak sherry casks develop spicy notes in our signature peat smoke in an intense marriage of fire and earth. Experience the layered spectrum of baked Seville orange, toasted maple syrup, maple wood, whatever, peat smoked walnuts, and sherry. Open the door to a story of deeper character. Yes, we will. Here we go. It said number 1 vault, and home of the number 1 vaults, the world's oldest Scotch maturation warehouse. So Bowmore is one of the oldest whiskey distilleries working in Scotland. It's established in 1779, so an 18th century distillery. And I think that warehouse was built quite in the beginning. And the number 1 vaults are lying below sea level. So if you have high tide, water presses against the wall and you have a steady dribbling of water on the inside of the warehouse. The warehouse is wet, foggy in it, very intense smell from alcohol and water. And this whiskey is not from the number 1 vaults because it's limited in storage space, but Bowmore is home of the number 1 vaults, yeah, to be exact. Don't lie on the label. Advertisement has to be true. Yeah, you can play around a little bit, but in the end it should be true. Sherry, a lot of sherry, real intense, with his orange character. And this is the little spicy oranges, the smaller ones. Not those fruit juice oranges. A little spiciness in the back, some vanilla shining through, and a lot of fruit. Cherry fruit, dried fruit, dark fruit. Very intense, and the smokiness is not that intense. In former times it was said that Bowmore has around 35 ppm of peat smoke, but this is the specification for the malt, for the production of the malt. And then in the production of the whiskey, a lot of the peat smoke is left, or the ppms are left behind, and only very few of that is driven over the stills into the final product. And during the long maturation of 10 years, those active smoke aromas are oxidized and are no longer that intense smoky. So this one, I would say, in the past I would say 20 ppm maximum, but it might come from the fact that I'm now used to heavy smoky whiskies, so that a normal smoked whiskey isn't that intense any longer for my knowledge, my taste knowledge. Yeah, difficult to say. A lot of cherry fruit, dark, and this maple syrup. Spicy and oranges, mouth-watering, full, dark fruit, intense, and a walnut note. Yes, definitely. The aftertaste is not too strong with the first sip, because it's only 40% ABV, and you need a little bit longer, or say a second sip, that the full aroma builds up in your mouth. So this is really a sipping whiskey, dangerously. Yeah, really good dram. And for the price and a full liter bottle, really a good one. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. And as always, there's more to come.